Yeah, I got the hefty. I got the hefty, Yeah, lights out. I was in the crib, but the lights out.
Hello, beautiful people. I am Chris Rivers. I am an independent hip-hop artist from the Bronx, New York. And today is the first installment to a vlog series that me and my team came up with called Dependency Issues, where we're discussing various nuances of being an independent artist, how to fully capitalize on all the opportunities, how to make that money in places where you probably normally wouldn't have seen it, and how to be fully independent and in-house because, again, we have dependency issues here. We did everything in-house here. We're learning as we go. We're still learning things, and as we was learning things, we realized that there's a vast amount of people who don't know what we didn't know, and we took it upon ourselves to spread the knowledge. And as we grow and we learn more, we're going to be able to teach you guys more things and just share what we know. Behind the camera is my manager, Scott. You're going to hear him tuning in and out. We're learning how to edit, how to shoot, how to do everything ourselves, and it's super important to do that. So moving forward, as an independent artist, one of the biggest things that you could do for yourself is get merch. So we're going to discuss merchandise and how to create it, how we create our own merchandise, and how to push it. I would say merchandise is depending on the type of artist you are, what artist you are. It's about 15 to 40% of what an artist usually makes, in their career. And sales aren't the same anymore. A lot of artists make money off of shows and collaborations, not off of sales that much. So merchandise is a huge addition to it, and you need that if you want to fully maximize the money that you're making. So as a musical recording artist, I think it's very obvious that if you can have one merch item, that at the bare minimum, you need CDs. You need to be able to sell your items. You need to be able to push them to the people. As you can see, we have multiple projects here that we printed out from before. And, when you're at a show, you come off stage and, the fan really messes with you and they want something, they want to buy something of yours, have multiples of your projects, have different ones, because you could sell bundle deals to the fan, because obviously it's more music and they get more in tune with your growth and your whole catalog, which is how you make real core fans, and they spread the word as well. We have to make these there's obviously the covers, there's graphic designs. Shout out to Air Imagination. That's a company that I use. They do graphic designs and custom clothing as well. Find yourself a dope team of people that you can get these things from. We print out our own CDs. We have a CD printer, CD burner actually, and it makes about 11 CDs at a time, and it only takes about a minute and a half to print each CD. So you could, that's a whole lot of CDs in a short amount of time, and you don't got to go out and get it from other people. The biggest money maker in merch, I would say, is probably shirts. You've probably been to shows and you see how, people sell the shirts. You buy them 15, 20 bucks. They're a little more pricey to make in the beginning, even though you're turning a profit. You need to invest in yourself. I know it's an independent game, so it's a little hard on the pocket sometimes. So while you're building up to that, if you need to build up to that, it's dope way. A cheap thing that you can make money off of is buttons. We make all these buttons here as well. Shout out to American Button Machines. They're super affordable, easy to use machine right here is how we print up our buttons. Obviously, there's circular buttons. There's different types that you can make. But just off the top of the head, spitballing the prices here. Say these buttons cost like 25 cents to make. You can sell the buttons for $1, $2 if you sell them in packages, $5 or whatever you want to work out. But I know it may sound small, but it's actually very significant. And if you really push it and put in the footwork, you can make a lot of this bread. So moving forward to the big money makers is the t-shirts. By the way, we're going to put all the links to these things that we use below in the description in case you guys want to use that as well. For the shirts, as you can see, we have some Chris Rivers old school classic merchandise right here. We're going to come out with a lot more merch for y'all as well. A lot more shirts, a lot more designs. But this is what silk screen is. We have a silk screen machine, and this is, it prints basically the image that you want onto the shirt. And the machine that we have is from vastex.com. It's called a V2000 HD. We're going to put that link below. It has, it's a 6-color press, so you could print in 6 different colors, and it prints up to 4 shirts at a time. So you could probably pump out like 50 shirts an hour with that. If you're moving and you know how to do it. Some of y'all probably never heard of a silk screen machine prior to this or knew what it was, but this is what it does. And you probably, if you haven't heard of it, or even if you have, you probably don't know how to use one. What's dope about Vastex.com is that they offer a 3-day course, a 3-day class. It's probably around $500, which is like one pop bottle in a club. So definitely invest in yourself. Go learn how to silk screen. They teach you all of that, and the machine itself is affordable as well. You can set it up in your apartment, you can set it up in a garage, whatever you want to do, but you're able to have that all in-house and be able to create it yourself. Another dope way to make money off of this, again, like I said, we did all this. We're learning it as we go. We're shooting this on a camera that we bought ourselves, so we got to learn how to shoot. We got to learn how to edit. We got to learn how to do a lot of these things. We also learn how to make these items. So not limiting yourself to your own merchandise. You might go to a show and you're decked out, and you know, my whole team got Chris Rivers shirts on and the buttons and bandana, whatever we got, and they see the CDs and they see us moving like a real unit. They're gonna come up to us, and the artist is gonna wonder like, yo, like I want these things as well. How can I do this? Now they might be the type of artist like you who also has dependency issues where they want to do everything in-house, but some people don't want to get that deep, and a lot of people, most people, want to take the route where they outsource these sorts of things. Now you're somebody who has the ability to make this and to make money off of other artists as well. So you know, we also make our own cards. Definitely have your own cards you can hand people, and we also have the
It's a
QRC code right here, which is actually, you can scan it on your phone and it takes you straight to one of our projects, so people could buy your stuff, and it's easy access. And yeah, we're in 2018, man. Have your own website, have it linked to your social media. It's a huge way to get the stuff out there. Don't be one of those the only people you know, today that you need to only get stuff from in person. Like, be easily accessed. So you hand your card to the person, boom, and now you're making a lot of money off of other artists as well, as making money off of your merchandise, all to fuel the machine and all to bring it back. Again, like, we have dependency issues here. We don't like waiting on people. I've accumulated an excellent team that I'm super happy about. We all move super fast and we all move powerfully, and we don't like waiting on people. So a lot of times when you're an independent artist and you're moving fast and you're doing your thing, that you find yourself stagnant at moments because there's other people that you're waiting on. This alleviates that entirely. We don't like that. So we did all this so we could become completely independent and we could really do everything at our own pace. So again, I think we covered everything we wanted to cover in the first episode. This really, you know, focused on merch. Again, we're going to put all the links to these things down below in the description. So again, man, I'm Chris Rivers. This is Dependency Issues, and please tune in next time.